anytime I hear anybody talk about Madden 26, it's always about EA being money hungry. EA always wants to take your money. They want you to buy packs. They're greedy, this, that, and the third. So today we're going to change the narrative and not give EA money. I present to you boys the No Money Spent Squad series. Now, the team is just absolutely garbage. So I'll go ahead and move my big old fat head out of the way, and I'll let you guys see the team. We're looking rough right now, boys. We're 68s all across the board. We did go ahead and let us select our favorite team for the playbooks. We went ahead and picked the Browns playbook. If you guys want to know top playbooks in the game, have a video on that. It'll be right up here above me. But we are going to be running with the Browns playbooks, but how are we going to get a team? Because the team is garbage. I can't run out there with Max Brosmer. He's the worst quarterback in the league by far that I actually watched play. But EA helped us out a little bit, a little tiny bit, and we have got welcome packs from Season 7. Now, we also have some from even prior to Season 7, but we've got Ring of Honor welcome packs, we've got All-Star Athletes welcome packs, we got a Flashbacks welcome pack. Really do wish, though, because I unfortunately missed out on it just from when I made this account, we did not get the Team of the Year welcome pack that came with Michael Vick. Unfortunate, but we'll just have to make do. So opening up some of these welcome pack items, we have got some main goals for this series. I'm going to go ahead and throw them up here in just a second while I'm talking and opening these up. We had a 78 overall Nakobe Dean. Not great, but hey, maybe some free coins. So we've got goals for this series, and we are going to split them out into two separate, kind of thought categories. We've got our short-term goals and then our long-term goals. What do we want to have our team be, or just goals for this series by the time we are completely finished? So goal numero uno for the short-term goals, and again, I probably already got the graphic thrown up on the stream or on the screen, is going to be to win a head-to-head season Super Bowl. Seems very reasonable. Again, it's a short-term goal, so I don't expect it to be something where it's like, oh my god, this is going to take me forever to do. It's just something that I expect us to be able to do over here with the No Money Spent squad. The next goal, and I feel like this may seem like a lofty goal to some, does not necessarily seem like that to me, but again, that's not really a brag. I'm just saying I think we can get it done, and that is going to be to win one of these. Again, which promo it will be, I'm not exactly sure, but at some point here, hopefully relatively soon, win a head-to-head season event for a promo. Whether, like right now, we have the All-Star Athletes one, we had the Sugar Rush one just a few weeks ago. I want to be able to win one of those events on the No Money Spent squad series. And then lastly, what do I want to do? And again, this may seem like a lofty goal for some, but I think we can get it done, and that is going to be make 1 million coins on the account. Short-term goal, you may say. Really, 1 million coins short-term goal? But if we can start winning head-to-head season Super Bowls, that's 200k a run when we get up to the highest division. I think that's something that we absolutely can get done. So those are going to be our short-term goals. Again, we're sitting here still ripping up these welcome packs while we're talking. But after that, what can we do? What are our long-term goals for this series? Now, long-term goal number one is going to be earning 5 million coins, having 5 million coins liquid sitting up there in the top right of our coin count screen in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. I think we can get it done. By the end of this year, we should be able to, in my opinion, get that completed. I believe we can get that done 100%. Now, goal number two is going to be having at least a 97 overall team. I think we can get that done. Again, seems very reasonable. Right now, over on my main account, we are sitting at roughly around like 7 million coins with a 97 overall team that hasn't been updated in a while. So I think we should be able to get that done by the end of this Madden year, because that is the goal, to complete this series by the time Madden 26 is no longer. And then the last and final goal is going to be to complete every single rookie premiere set in Madden 26 Ultimate Team for absolutely free, no money spent. Now, that I think is going to be, of all the goals that I listed out, probably the most difficult one if I had to take a guess. Reason being is those cards are usually very expensive in price, so we're going to have to get on our game with making these coins, stacking it up, and getting a good enough team to be able to earn some of those Rookie Premier cards. If you're not sure what the Rookie Premier promo is, that's the promo at the very end of the year where when you earn some of the rookie cards, so for example, say we get a Fernando Mendoza Rookie Premier card, you can earn his card in Madden 26, which is the game we're playing right now, which would be a 99 overall, and then it would be a transferable card into Madden 27 with an unspecified overall, whether it's an 85 overall or an 87. So you get the 99 in Madden 26 and then his 87 in Madden 27. So that is the goal, because we want to continue this series on to then, of course, as long as you guys are still rocking with me. But right here, the last two welcome packs, these are going to be probably our two most important welcome packs in the game. That's because we get some free players right here. We get 88 overall Jim Thorpe punter, and then an 88 overall running back Jackie Robinson. Now, these cards aren't necessarily the craziest, but for what we have, replacing 68 overalls, I will 100% take it. So now we are down to our probably one of our bigger decisions we have to make in the game, that being which season 7 player are we going to go ahead and take. My thought process on this: our defense is probably going to be terrible regardless. So what we are going to have to do is we are going to have to score points. And I think the best way we can go ahead and attack that is by picking up this free 92 overall season 7 Brandon Marshall and trying to get him maxed out as fast as we can. Now, we have 0 season tickets though. That is a little bit of an unfortunate thing, but we're going to look at a strategy that I think is going to be very good for us on how we can attack and get those done. But the first thing I want to do before any of that is, after opening up all of those welcome packs, let's generate our best lineup and see what we have got. Wow, that is just a lovely team. I mean, this is just awful. This is terrible. I don't know if you guys can see my right guard. That is my fullback up there at right guard. That's the highest overall right guard I've got. Man, this is going to be rough. The defense looking as atrocious as I could even imagine. Man, we have got some work to do. So let's go ahead and talk about what I think we need to be attacking first. So one thing I've talked about as far, oh, look at that. We get another pack. Awesome. We will absolutely take that. What do we get out of this deep shot bag? Hey, maybe some Redux. We'll absolutely take that. Anything that we could get for coins, we will 100% take. It's an 86 overall Christian Gonzalez. Not great. Oh, and a Jackson Smith and Jigba. Again, these cards may not be crazy coin wise, but any little bit matters. You know what I mean? So we'll go ahead. We'll check the prices on some of these cards, and we will go ahead and get them posted up as quickly as we can. Again, I don't expect these to go for that much, 4,500, but hey, if we can get up to 20K, we can get up to 20K. I'm not going to complain about it at all. So let me go ahead and throw him up, and then he'll be the last one I throw up, and then we'll go ahead and talk about how we're going to attack this series. What is the first step that I think everybody, honestly, anybody that is starting a No Money Spent series should be taking? And that is going to be looking at your field pass, the season 7 field pass. Now, of course, we are No Money Spent, so we are not going to be buying the premium pass, regardless if it gives us extra rewards. We're not looking at it. We don't even want to look at it. And we want to know what the fastest way we can level up in this pass is, because this is where we're going to earn our season tickets to upgrade our Brandon Marshall, and then maybe some of the other season 7 players we can earn along the way, which we do get another one at level 6. So we've got a few different options here. We've got a score points with 2+ Ring of Honor players in our lineup, score or have offensive yards and score rushing touchdowns with 2+ Sugar Rush players in our lineup, which again, unfortunately, we did not get the welcome pack item for those. That kind of stinks a little bit. But then record passing yards with 2 All-Star Athletes players in our lineup, which this one we can actually actually complete now because we have that Jim Thorpe card as well as the Jackie Robinson running back. So we could go ahead and knock this out, and this will give us 175,000 XP off rip if we just sit here and grind passing yards. And I think I know exactly how we're going to do that. But on top of that, we've got weekly or daily objectives, weekly objectives. We will of course try to knock those out as much as we can. I guess I should say just as much as I remember. But with that 175,000 XP, that will bring us up all the way unto level 13, which at that point we're going to be getting some season tickets here for free, and then the levels before those, a ton of season tickets, as well as unlocking another season 7 player pack, which we may end up picking up a brand new running back, corner, or defensive lineman. So how are we going to attack this? How are we going to go ahead and knock out these yards? Best way that I've ever found in the game is going to be going into your challenges. Of course, it's showing me season 7 challenges. I didn't want to see that. Go into your challenges, and in your challenges screen, we should, hopefully, as long as they're still there, have the NFL Combine challenges. And what we are looking for is Darius Hayward-Bay. Where's he at? This challenge right here, you guys, you start off at your 5-yard line. So basically, I mean, and to win the challenge, you have to pass for 90 yards. So if you go ahead and score a touchdown, you're going to get 95 yards every single time you do it. And we're going to just rinse and repeat this until we knock out every single one of our field pass objectives. So I'm going to go ahead and do these. I will see you guys when we're done. Alrighty, boys, and if my math was right, this should be my last time I've got to go into this challenge and just chuck up a streak. Hopefully I don't get sacked. I think that's happened to me like 3 times. This has felt like it has been years. This is taken off of my life. Just sitting here, just throwing up streaks. We should finally have all of the all-star athletes challenges done though. Hopefully, as long as they auto-filled and put Jim Thorpe in my lineup as punter. I wouldn't imagine that they didn't. But season 7, we should have a ton of this stuff knocked out. We get a Hail Mary pack right here, 200 coins, another 200 coins. So we are now up to 15,000 coins, and we are sitting where we thought we would be, right here at level 13, which should give us enough season tickets to go ahead and hopefully, anyways, buy and upgrade. I shouldn't say buy, but I guess I mean upgrade some of our players. We also get an 89 plus B&D All-Star Athletes pack. That could be huge. That could absolutely help out. Let's go ahead into our unopened packs and see what we've got. So we've got an All-Star Athlete All-Star pack. Hopefully we get a good amount of stars. This could contribute to us getting a pretty good, decent player out of the star store. We'll see. We get the bare minimum 750, of course, not too shocked, but we get this 70 plus overall pack. Maybe we get an elite out of here that we can sell. I wouldn't expect us to get one, but again, we could. It's something that we could get. Oh, I see a Sam Martin, decent. Most feared card, Anthony Bradford, 93 overall, Roger McCreary. This could actually be decent. Hopefully he sells for some coins. He's going for about 30k. That's actually pretty huge because we can sell him and then buy our other players that we need, those Ring of Honor cards, and then get up in the field pass even more by completing their objectives by having those cards in the lineup. So pretty good cards right there. Again, a nice little 30k pull. Not even anything crazy to the standard eye, but for the no money spent series, absolutely huge to have that kind of coins. 89 plus B&D. Maybe we get a good one. We get a base 89. Okay, it's a Mason Graham. I think his 91 card is actually pretty decent. Not sure about this 89. We'll have to see anyways. But we've got him, and then we'll open up this Hail Mary pack and then this rare option pack that we've got here in the store. Hail Mary pack gives us one elite, another elite, Jaden Daniels, Trey Smith, not necessarily anything great, and probably selling for the bare minimum value. We'll open up this rare option pack, and then we will go ahead and head on to the store and see which player we're going to upgrade. I think what we're going to do, the Boomer Bust is not bad, but this scouting fantasy pack, I've seen people pull these platinum cards out of here, which could be absolutely huge for our team. Alrighty, boys, sorry about that. I had to handle some things, but 83 overall scouting fantasy pack, again, I've seen people pull plat cards out of here. Hopefully we can get lucky. We went with this instead of the boomer bust for that reason alone, or maybe we can at least get a high overall pull that will sell for some coins. First card is going to be an 84 overall Trey Hendrickson, nothing great. 83 overall Unreal Moment Kobe Durant, and 86 Tyler Warren. Oh man, this is not great. This is not the greatest pulls that we could have got out of here, but regardless, players are players. If we see any newer cards, we'll go ahead and pick them up to maybe knock out some field pass objectives, but I don't see any right here. We get an all Madden 86 overall card, not great. And the other thing is, some of these cards, yes, they could possibly play for the team, but I've got bigger plans in mind. So maybe going ahead and selling some of these cards. If we pulled anything great, we get a full legend animation. Let's see what it is. It's going to be an 85 Terrell Suggs. So not great, but we'll go ahead. We'll take this 87 right here and then this 86. Again, the plan for these, I think, is going to be selling them, recouping as many coins as we can while we're still just in offline grind mode, and then we'll worry about the team when we get there. So we've got an 89 plus overall all-star athletes pack, which it does look like we can sell that player, and then a rare option pack. We'll go ahead and open up this rare option pack first and see what we can get out of here. I think this is the same pack. Again, we're going to go with this scouting fantasy pack. If we can pull one of these platinum cards that sell for, quick sell for crazy coins, that is going to give us a huge jump start on this no money spent journey. Let's go ahead and see. We get an 86 J.K. Dobbins out of there, 84 De'Ami Brown, 88 Mike Jackson. Probably it's the best overall pull we've seen so far, so we'll go ahead and take that. J.K. Dobbins, and then along with that, we'll go ahead, I guess we'll just take this other Mike Jackson card. Sure, 2 is better than 1, right? This is going to be a Ghost of Madden Future Chamere DK. I will absolutely take that. 90 overall, so hopefully he's selling for some good amount of coins anyways. And then rounding out an 85 Ricky Pearsall. So again, I don't see any cards that are going to be for new programs, so we'll just go ahead and take this card right here, this Tyquan Thornton, 86 speed receiver. We can get better, especially with that DK right here. He is a 92 speed receiver. May not necessarily be terrible to have on the team, but again, I think we're going to look at selling these cards and recouping as many coins as we can while we're still grinding offline. Now, rounding it out right here, we've got an 89 plus all-star athlete player. Please give me something better than an 89. Please, please, please. We get an 89, but we get Brevin Spanford. This card, very interesting. A 6'7" corner, 260 pounds. So that's a big boy right there, but he is going to be coming in as a corner. Hail Mary pack. Maybe we get something good or something glitchy out of here. Let's see. We get an elite flash right there. Nothing crazy. Odafe Owe. And then last Hail Mary pack. And then I think that should round out all of the packs, and we can finally get into what we are going to do with our next season 7 fantasy pack player. So we have got these cards right here. We already took Brandon Marshall. He was our first selection. Now, we can beef up the offensive line. We can take another running back. We already have that Jackie Robinson card that we got for free. But this Eric Dickerson, I mean, he's going to be one of the best running backs in the game. And then DeMarcus Ware could be a free double or nothing player that we can get on the outside. I think what we're going to do for now is we're going to save that pack, and we are going to go look and see what, oh, maybe we just got more packs, unless those are the ones I just opened. I'm pretty sure these are all the packs that I just opened. I'll go back into the, yeah, we already opened up these packs. Random strat item, maybe this will get us a good strat item that we can go ahead and quick sell, and then, oh, no, it's just a regular old common one, but that's okay. Again, finally, what we're going to do is see, holy crap, what we are finally going to do, all the tickets are starting to roll in again, is see what card we can upgrade, which again, we have Brandon Marshall. I think that should be our top priority, is upgrading him, and how far can we actually upgrade him up. I think that pack, the original one, came with a upgrade token. I want to go ahead and just make sure that I put that on him before I end up wasting season tickets that I don't really have any to spare on anyways. So yeah, it did. I actually have 2 93 upgrade tokens. So now I need to get 95 all the way up to his full overall, and then we will see what we can make shake after that. So let's go over to the season tickets, 94, and let's just keep upgrading him as high up as we can get him anyways. Maybe we can max him out. I'm not exactly sure how many season tickets we need to max him out, since we can save that first slot, but we'll just go ahead and see. So 94 token right here, or 95 token right there, sorry, 96. we may only be able to get him up to a 97. I think we're going to be a little bit short. I could be wrong, but I think we're going to be a little bit short. 1070, and then I think it said we needed 1580, I believe. Which, yeah, it looks like we're going to be a little bit short, unfortunately. But we can get this Brandon Marshall up to a 97 overall, which is absolutely huge. Another free 1,500 coins just for upgrading cards. I'll absolutely take that. For buying packs, that's going to be our weekly thing right there. So let's go ahead and upgrade our Brandon Marshall as high up as we can, up to this 97 overall. And then I think we're going to call that episode 1 for the No Money Spent series. A little bit of a longer episode for the first one, but just kind of wanted to get our feet wet into it and then also bring you guys the goal. So Brandon Marshall ending it off here, going to be coming in at a 97 overall. I don't know why it's still showing that, but 97 speed, 97 jump, 96 medium route running, 96 short route running, and a 93 deep route running. But the biggest thing about this card is he does get 95 truck, so he can get tank on him, which is a good ability, especially if we're going to play online against this avalanche meta. I'm terrified, but let's get to it, boys. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys like the No Money Spent series. Obviously, I'll be able to tell by how many people actually watch it, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, it's been all from Boy Dynamic, y'all, and I'm out. Peace.